Hello students, we have finished our exercise 4A. Yesterday I gave you some questions based on exercise 4A. I hope you all solved it. Do more and more practice on problem solving questions because when you will do more and more practice, then only you will understand them. So today we are going to start our exercise 4B, which is based on test of divisibility. 5 divisibility tests are given in your book. Divisibility test for 2, 3, 5, 9 and 10. Okay. So we will discuss them one by one. Let's start. The first divisibility by 2. Okay. When you have studied about the even number in your class 3rd or 4th, what you have learned there? You have learned that if suppose any digit, suppose you write 648 is a digit, okay, if the ones digit is a 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, we consider the whole digit as an even number. Or if the number is completely divisible by 2, we will consider the number as an even number. Okay, so when you were finding out that whether a digit is an even digit or not, first you have to do a divide by 2. Okay, if it is a completely divisible, you will say that it is an even number, and if it will not divisible by 2, you will say that it is not a even number. But you need to do a division. But here in the divisibility test, if you will learn all the divisibility test without using any paper or pen, by looking at them you will find out that this is divisible by 2 or not. But you have to learn the divisibility test. Only 5 divisibility tests are given in your book and in your syllabus. So the first is divisibility by 2. You have to learn the statement. A number is divisible by 2 if its ones digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. If any number, its ones digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then the whole number will be completely divisible by 2. If you have learned the statement, no need to use any pen or copy for finding out the divisibility. Example, let's take 100. What is the ones digit of 100? The ones digit of 100 is 0. That means 100 will completely divisible by 2. And if you want to check your answer, just divide it by 2. When you will divide, you will get 50. It is completely divisible. But by looking at them 100, you can just say that it is divisible by 2. Why? Because the ones digit is 0. Now suppose I am taking an example 9986407 Okay, this is a very large number. If somebody is asking that check whether the number is divisible by 2 or not, so it will take 1 or 2 minutes to divide. Okay, but if you have learned the divisibility test, you can directly say that this number is divisible by 2. Why? Because the unit digit or the ones digit is 2. If the ones digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, that whole number will be divisible by 2. That's it. Clear? Now the next divisibility test is for 3. What is the statement? A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digit is divisible by 3. In the case of 3, if the sum of the digit is divisible by 3, then you can say that the whole number will be divisible by 3. Let's take an example. Suppose here example 24. Okay. What is the sum of the digit? Sum of the digit means 2 plus 4. This will give you 6. 6 is divisible by 3. Okay. 6 is divisible by 3. That means you can say that 24 is completely divisible by 3. Let's take one more large example. Suppose 918. For checking out that whether this 918 is divisible by 3 or not, you have to divide it. But if you have learned the divisibility test, first of all just find out whether the sum of the digit is divisible by 3 or not. So 9 plus 1 plus 8. This is the sum of the digits of 918. Okay, this will give you 18, and 18 is completely divisible by 3. That means you will say 918 or 918 is completely divisible by 3. So learn all the divisibility tests because it is very important. Next is divisibility by 5. A number is divisible by 5 if its ones digit is 0 or 5. If a number, the number will completely divisible by 5 if its ones digit is either 0 or 5. Here is the example. Here the unit digit or the ones digit is 0. So this will completely divisible by 5. In the next example, the unit digit is 5. So this will completely divisible by 5. Suppose you are having an example 4279. Will this digit be divisible by 5? No. Why? Because the unit digit is neither 0 nor 5. Here the unit digit is 9. So this cannot be divisible by 5. Next divisibility test is for 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digit is divisible by 9. In the divisibility test for 3 and 9 both are same. Only the difference is there. In the divisibility test for 3, the sum of the digit should be divisible by 3. And in the divisibility test for 9, the sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. Both are similar, only the digits are different. Divisibility test, there will be 3 and here it is a 9. So, if the sum of its digit is divisible by 9, then you will say that the complete number will be divisible by 9. Suppose 90 is an example. 90. What will be the sum of its digit? 9 plus 0. This will give you 9. And 9 is completely divisible by 9. That means you will say 90 is divisible by 9. One more example. 297. First of all, find the sum of its digit. 2 plus 9 plus 7. This will give you 18. 18 is completely divisible by 9. That means you can say that 297 will also be divisible by 9. You can also check this question by doing a divide. Suppose you will divide 9 to 97. This will give you 3 times. Now this will go again 3 times. Now this is a completely divisible by 9. But if you have learned the divisibility test, no need to do any kind of a divide. Next divisibility test for 10. A number is divisible by 10 if its ones digit is 0. For the divisibility test, the ones digit should be 0 always. If it is having any number except 0, the number will not be completely divisible by 10. Suppose this is your example. Here the unit digit is 0. So this will be completely divisible by 10. Here the unit digit or the ones digit both are same. Here the ones digit is 0. That means it is also divisible by 10. If you are having a number here also, suppose 504 you are having. 504, the unit digit is not 0. So 504 will not be divisible by 10. You can also check. If you will check, this will go 5 times. 50 and 4 will be remainder. This is not a completely divisible. Okay, you can also check directly that in the 504, 4 is not equal to 0, means unit digit is not equal to 0. That means you can directly say 504 is not divisible by 10. Now let's start our exercise. This was the introduction about the divisibility test. You have to learn all the divisibility test. Then only you will be able to solve the questions directly without using any pen or copy. So let's start our exercise 4B. In the first question, which of the following numbers are divisible by 2? Few more questions are there in question number 1. I have left that question for you to solve. Okay, I am taking 4 questions only from the question number 1. So first is 57. What was the divisibility test for 2? The number will be divisible by 2 if the unit digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. So in the first question, the unit digit is 7. So this will not be divisible by 2. Next, here the unit digit is 5. For the divisibility test, we need 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. In this question 5, that means it is also not divisible by 2. Next question, the unit digit is 6. The unit digit is 6 means this is divisible by 2. In the next question, the unit digit is 2. That means 992 will completely divisible by 2. This is a very easy exercise. I hope you all understood. Next is, which of the following numbers are divisible by 3? What was the divisibility test for 3? The number will divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So 73. First of all, do a sum of its digits. 7 plus 3, this will give you 10. Can 10 is completely divisible by 3? No, 10 is not divisible by 10. That means you will 10 is not divisible by 3. That means you will say 73 is not divisible by 3. Next is 915, 915. First of all, sum their digits. 9 plus 1 plus 5. This will give you 15. 15 is completely divisible by 3. Therefore, you can say 915 is divisible by 3. Next is 726. First of all, do the sum of their digits. This will give you 15. 15 is completely divisible by 3. Therefore, 726 will also be divisible by 3. No need to do any kind of a division. Just learn the divisibility test. Next is, which of the following numbers are divisible by 5? So, the divisibility test for 5 is the unit digit should be 0 or 5. Clear? In the first one, 94. Here the unit digit is 4. So this will not be divisible by 5. In the next, the unit digit is 5. That means it will be divisible by 5. In the next question also 305. Here also the unit digit is 5. Therefore, this will also be divisible by 5. The remaining questions you have to solve by yourself. Which of the following numbers are divisible by 9? The divisibility test for 9 is the sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. So first is 90. 90 I have already explained you in my example. So first of all, do the sum of the digits. 9 plus 0 will give you 9 and this is completely divisible by 9. Therefore, you can say 90 is divisible by 9. Next is 936. Do the sum of the digits. 9 plus 3 plus 6. This will give you 18. And 18 is completely divisible by 9. Therefore, you can say 936 will also be completely divisible by 9. 514. 5 plus 1 plus 4. This will give you 10. And 10 is not divisible by 9. Therefore, you can say 514 is not divisible by 9. Next and the last question from this exercise. Which of the following numbers are divisible by 10? For the divisibility test for 10, the unit digit should be 0 only. The unit digit should be 0 only. In the first question, the unit digit is 0, so it is divisible. In the second, the unit digit is not 0, so this is not divisible. In the next question, the unit digit is also not 0, so this will also be not divisible. In the next question, the unit digit is 0. That means this will be divisible. So, I hope you all have enjoyed this test of divisibility, because in this no need to do any kind of division. You can just check the number that whether it will be divisible by 2, 3, 5, 9 or 10 within 1 or 2 seconds. But you need to learn the divisibility test. Thank you.